So, y'all seen the title of this video. It is entitled, How Ironic is That We Want Their Hair and Wild Hair is Powerful. I want to play this clip really quick.
To manage at all when you allow it to be what it is. For example, you are trying to make a circle a triangle, and that's why it's difficult. Your hair texture is 4C, and you're trying to turn it into 1A. That's why it's difficult. You're trying to make your hair like this on a screen, sleek and straight, and then when it reverts back, you're frustrated with it. It's difficult. It's hard to manage. It's hard to manage because you don't accept it for what it is and in its natural state in essence. That's why it is hard to manage. But if you notice that if you just leave your hair alone and accept it for what it is, it's really not that difficult at all. We make it difficult because we want to erase all of our exotic features as Black women. I say this all the time. We are the only race of women with kinky, coily, distinctive hair. And yet we want to be like copycat.
Okay, so that particular video clip was from a creator here on YouTube called Blunt Girly. And so what inspired this video is, I was watching her video one day last week, and she is right. We have a very distinctive hair. Like, our hair is like so unique. It reminds me of how things are rare, and there's certain things in life. I think about diamonds, and sometimes we don't realize how the beautiful and the beauty of our hair is. And so it got me to thinking, we want like other people's hair, and our hair is just fine, it's beautiful. It doesn't have to be difficult. I know some people say, they like to wear weaves and wigs to change it up, and then other people just wear it because it's they're trying to have their hair look a certain way. They don't like their afro texture hair, or if you want to go with the typing system, the 4C hair, 4B, or just type 4 hair in general. And so I know, speaking of like hair type or coily hair or tightly curled hair, I know years ago at my old job, I worked for a media company, and a lady asked me, she said, and my hair, it was natural, and I wore my hair in 2-strand twists, and she asked me, she said, oh, they let you wear your hair like that? And I'm like, they let me wear my hair like that? This is like my hair. But, working in like the media, as a staff writer / reporter, I know there are like professions like that where, wearing your hair, your natural hair in its natural state, can be frowned upon. And also, guys, I remember I was watching a video today by Janice Hilton. And I'll leave the links down below, down in the description box, to different videos and information. She talked about how someone asked her, someone told her, you can use a softener for your hair. And she was like, softener for what? And they were like, oh, to soften your hair. And she said, what? She said, my hair, I don't need that. My hair is like already soft. And the title of her video, it was a short video. It was called, What's Wrong with Black Hair? And so, when I seen that video, I just was like, oh my gosh. And it reminded me of a time when a stylist had suggested that I get a texturizer for my hair, to soften it up. It reminded me back then, I didn't want to get no texturizer. And, for those of y'all aren't familiar with texturizers, it's a relaxer, but you don't keep it in as long. And I guess some people say, well, it's not as damaging or whatever to your hair. But anyway, so I did a little bit research online about like the Johnson and Johnson, like back in the day in the late 1960s. In 1969, Newsweek did a poll that revealed 70% of Northern African Americans approved of, and I wrote this down, approve of their of the natural style. And so that's when Johnson and Johnson product company started making doing ads for to promote products that's geared toward Afro textured hair. And so there was an article titled called "Black Hair is Profitable." And so I was looking through that, and I thought it was interesting how, like, back in the late 1960s, we love, our hair and how powerful it was. And, well, there was political things going on, too, with that in the late 1960s, Black Power and all that. And, I was looking also, eventually, Johnson Products Company, and I wrote this down, became a top seller of products with Afro Sheen for conditioners, shampoos, and sprays. And, I was looking also at the Smithsonian, like information from the Smithsonian, and it was talking about how they use wooden combs in Ghana and how it represents patience. So we have to have patience with our hair. That's what I thought. It represents so many things, which includes patience. When you think your hair is difficult or hard to style or, just hard to deal with. So, yeah, I wanted to talk about that. For those of y'all that have any questions, just leave them down below. If y'all want to comment, like y'all input, like what do y'all think? So, yeah, so also subscribe. The channel name is Alicia Menzie, but my name is Stephanie. So, yeah, subscribe to my channel, and I hope to do like another similar video like this. So, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will talk to y'all soon.